Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio, located in the central part of Wisconsin. Today's date is Monday, March 24th, 2025. I'm 1 minute early, but that gives me plenty of time to get myself set up on my Kindle so I can see all your comments as they come in, and on my laptop because I don't trust my Kindle. Oh, let's see. As we wait for everybody to hop on and join us, and there I am. 1, 2, 3. Yep. There's Denise Weiger from Colorado. Nice to see you, Denise. I hope you're having good weather. It was very cold here today. Not what we're used to. Let's put it that way. There we go. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, we've been so busy with the maple sap and stuff. I was just, before I came on, I was just looking at my hands and thought, oh, my hands are so dry. Sap will just suck the moisture right out of your hands. It's just crazy. Oh, and thank you for sharing, Denise. I appreciate it. And we have somebody else hopped on. Sally Becker is on, and hello, Sally. Nice to see you. The sun finally came out this afternoon, so that was a good thing. But the roads were horrible this morning. Even though I didn't have to go to Marshfield until 10 o'clock, I wasn't surprised. I figured as much, but icy and crusty, and I was right behind the county truck. They were putting pure sand out, or pure salt out. So that made me happy, made me feel safer. And there's Courtney. Oh, and Denise sent some patriotic cards on Saturday. Well, thank you, Denise. I appreciate it so very much. And thank you, Courtney, for sharing. That's wonderful. Speaking of veterans cards, I have some more to share with you tonight. We've gotten a total of 87 cards, so we're on our way. And I have to find time to go and I have to find time to make my veteran cards. I haven't done that yet, but I will be soon. Tonight's stamp set that we're working with is called Memorable Blooms. It's in the January to April mini catalog, page 50. And that catalog is good until May 5th. It was kind of confusing there for a bit, but it's May 5th. Okay. And thank you for sharing, Kay. Didn't even have to tell you guys. You know exactly what you're doing. Sharing or saying hello and sharing my video is wonderful, because not only does it get you into one of 2 door prize drawings, but it also helps me build my online presence, and I really appreciate that. Tomorrow night, which is Tuesday, is our kit class in Nelsville, and we have a good amount of ladies showing up for that, and so that's wonderful. And we got more people hopping on, and I love it. So yeah, Jim told me the other day he's made about 40 gallons of maple syrup so far, and we picked up 800 gallons of sap on Saturday for him to start cooking tomorrow. He'll start cooking. He had to clean everything and get everything ready, and so tomorrow he'll start cooking. So he's almost 45 gallons. I told him he had to go to 90, so he's about halfway. So that's good. There's Carol Martin, and she liked and shared, and thank you. And there's Patty Weed. Welcome, and nice to see you. Okay, door prizes. We have some beautiful purple gems. shimmer gems, I believe they're called. Sparkle gems? They sparkle, so maybe sparkle gems. They are going for comments, and I'm going to send them to Kathy Sanford, who is from Wisconsin. So congratulations, Kathy. These are going to you. And let's see. Let me get caught up quick. There's Pauline. Nice to see you. Thank you for sharing. It is an interesting process, Patty, because people don't realize how much work and how much time goes into making a gallon of maple syrup. So it is, and after 14 years of doing this, I think I pretty much got it. But there are times when I learn something. So that's interesting. So I have some more purple sparkle gems that I'm going to send to Patty Weed in New York. So congratulations, Patty, and thank you for sharing all those times. And this one's going to Kathy Sanford. So watch your mailbox. They'll be coming. Got the envelopes all ready to go and everything. Are you going to sell it again? Asked Kay. Oh, yes, we are. And if you're interested, Kay, I can put you on my list. So as soon as it's, once he quits cooking, then we start bottling. And I have a good list started, and I'm happy to say last year we made 70 gallons, thinking that's more than enough, right? We sold out. We have no maple syrup left. So there's a lot of people there waiting. And it was funny because one of our helpers, she said she'll be happy when we were able to sell some maple syrup. And she's had to ration what they've got left. And I said to her, would you like a little jar to put on your ice cream tonight? And yes, that sounded like a good idea. So, yeah. Okay, I'm all caught up. All right, I'm going to flip my camera around and we'll get stamping. Okay? Let me see. And you can see where the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let me get everything adjusted. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks good. Yep. Okay. Veteran cards. These are 2 of the veteran cards that I received this week. I got these from our own Bernie Seidel. And I got more veteran cards from Debbie Vine. And Debbie went, and that's a great idea. I get such good ideas from you guys. She went and took the celebration embossing folder because it has stars like fireworks. And so that she made it into her layer and embossed a piece of designer series paper. Well, that just made it stand right out. So, yeah. And then Bernie has a die that'll cut out the eagle and a stamp that says, thank you for your service. I wish I had a stamp that said that. I just don't have much for patriotic stamps, but I'm always hopeful that Stampin' Up will come up with something. So this is what we received this last week. And I received this very cute thank you card from Cheryl Merzinik in California, thanking me for the door prize that she won. And I like how she used the different strips of designer series paper. What a great way to use up scraps. I think that's great. It's wonderful. And Patty says, make sure you save enough for yourself. Patty, I have so much maple syrup. I get everything at the end, which is fine. You know, I can grab a quart of syrup anytime I want, but when Jim cleans the evaporator out, he pushes the syrup through, and it's the darkest, which I don't care. And I usually fill up 2 or 3 1-gallon glass containers, and I use that for cooking. I use maple syrup instead of brown sugar in my spaghetti sauce, in my salsa, applesauce. Oh, the grandkids just love my applesauce, sweetened with maple syrup. And what else do I use it for? Barbecue or sloppy joes. I use it for that too. So, oh yeah, I use it a lot. Memorable Blooms is our set tonight. It has coordinating dies called Memorable Blooms. We're also using the nested essential dies, which I love. And the Memorable Blooms is in our January to April mini catalog, page 50, right? Yeah, page 50. Okay, so it's got a lot of, I got to work with this some more. It's got a lot of cute ideas. And there's 2 sets of dies that'll cut out the flowers, and then it cuts this out, and then it also will cut this out again, which you'll see in just a moment. Great idea for your maple syrup. Oh yeah, none of it goes to waste in these. Whoops. It doesn't go to waste. In fact, I'm on my last gallon of syrup, so I'm ready for some fresh too. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, where's my, right here in front of my face. Can't miss it, but I did. Here's our packet. So tonight it's going to be a little bit different. I'm using Boho Blue as my base. Boho Blue is one of the retiring in colors that we're going to be losing by the 5th of May or 1st of May when the new catalog comes out. So if this is a color you really like, you might want to stock up. This base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Just like that. Then I took a white layer. This will go right here. And that measures 4 by 10 1/2 and scored at 5 1/4. Okay, so there's that. We have a white piece that I'll be stamping on. Here is the other die that will cut this out. So we'll be using that tonight also. And we will be using the Nature's Sweetness. Is that what it's called? Yep, Nature's Sweetness. It's gold. It's designer series paper that has some gold designs. Okay, so we'll be using that. All right. First things first. I took my Nested Essentials dies and took the smallest one. And I cut out my tag. So here's my tag. I have that right here. I'm going to go and use my Boho Blue ink and stamp my greeting. Okay. Thanks so much. Perfect. Okay, we'll put that aside. Next, put this aside. Let this dry. Next, I'm taking a piece of white and our stamp. This is what our flowers look like. And we're going to go and ink that up with Denise says, great idea for your maple syrup. I also know people that use maple syrup. In fact, my daughter-in-law does. She uses maple syrup instead of sweetener in her coffee. Better for you. It's all natural. We're going to stamp that on a piece of white, like so. Perfect. Then we're going to take the die and we're going to line it up like we do. If you have a magnetic platform, you can use that. Or what I find is very helpful is a piece of washi tape. And we all have washi tape. And I'm going to put one here just to keep it from moving around. Yep, that'll be just perfect. Okay, and then we'll run it through our die cutting machine. And we are going, once we run it through the die cutting machine, I went and looked on my color coach and found that Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst complement Boho Blue. So that's the colors I used. Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst. And also, if you noticed, Bubble Bath. So that's the colors of blends that I used. So I have a color wheel, and that's great, but for the in colors, they're not on the color wheel. Courtney will catch the rest on replay, headed to go get my hair cut. Oh, I love it when it's haircut day. I got mine cut today. So yes, we'll catch you later, Courtney. Have fun. So this is what I colored them with. Okay? And after cutting it out, that's what it looks like. Okay? So that. And then we're going to take our die. And let me get this set up again. We're going to take our die and cut out this piece of nature's sweetness. Okay. And I put it right in the center. You know, I could use this again as a backdrop for another card. So I'm going to put that aside and keep it. We're keeping this. And we might as well. There is Ronnie Kaiser-Smith. Lots of snow where I'm at, but sun is out and it's melting. All our snow has melted, Ronnie, for the most part. There's a little bit here and there, but for the most part, ours is all melted. We're going to put this right there. And I want dimensionals on my tag, so we might as well get that ready. Yeah, it wasn't real. Last night it started right like 6:30 last night. It started snowing. Well, needless to say, the roads were terrible this morning. But that's okay. I managed. I didn't have to go to Marshfield until 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, but I gave myself plenty of time. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. Yep, and that'll look just fine right there. I was going to put ink around my edges, but I didn't, and I don't think I will tonight. I'll put a little bit of ink on this. And this paper is an online exclusive, I think. I know it's still current. Okay, just like so. Yep. let's take the backing off of our tag. Oh, it's no problem, Jeannie. You're just fine. And if you were late, you could always catch the replay. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to put my tag of thanks so much. What did I drop? Oh, the envelope. Now, what I did here, as you can see, these leaves are lemon lime twist. The small flowers are berry burst light. And then I took bubble bath dark and made the other ones. So it really fits right in. Okay. All right, so let's take the backing off. It was funny, on Facebook, on the memories, you've probably seen, I've shared it, 9 years ago, Andy and I were down in the woods pumping sap, and so she would have been 4. And she was singing the whole time. I knew at that point there would never be a dull moment with that girl. And now, just this last weekend, she went to a dance with her friends. We're going to put that right there, just like that. Okay, close this up, put some glue on the back. Person doesn't think to do this all the time. You know, instead of making a card, you know, a full card with boho blue, go and just make the back. There. That looks good. That's pretty. It's a nice and simple card. I kept thinking I should put some ink around my edges. If I make the card again, that's what I should probably do. I have a strip here for the inside. Oh, and thank you for sharing, Jeannie. I appreciate it so much. And it is a little bit too long, which I should have probably cut it ahead of time. But it worked out just fine. Okay, so here's the inside. We are going to go, and stamp it with boho blue ink. I like this color. I hope this is a color that comes back at some point. Of course, Strawberry Slush is coming back, and you know where that is. Yeah, Andy's got it. And then the saying for the inside is, "You are awesome." We'll put that right there. And I don't know about you guys, but this is something I have done with my cards forever. And I figure if I'm going to go to the work of stamping them, I'm going to put my stamp on the back. So that's what I do. So, okay, we got to put our embellishments on the back. Some gold sequins. There. That's gone. There's our card. Nice and simple. Well, I'm glad it did work today, Ronnie. So there's our card. Nice and simple. It didn't take any time at all to make, and it's just a very pretty card. So yeah, that's what we got for today. And thank you everybody for tuning in. I just need some better lighting so you guys could see it better. It seems awful dark today. Maybe not, but it just seems like it. So, okay. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week. And, oh, thank you, you guys. I appreciate all your kind words. You have a great rest of the week. I'll be busy tomorrow night with our kit class in Millsville. I always look forward to that. And then probably the rest of the week I'll be in the woods. So, okay. Take care, everybody.